Hello, 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 everybody. I'm Carrie Lee. This is Into the Bliss 1717, and I have your weekly energy check-in messages. My loves, my loves, my loves. How's everybody doing out there after this eclipse? Yeah, pretty frenetic. Frenetic. I feel like there was a lot of surprises, a lot of surprise situations occurring on the external, and also surprised by certain emotions and feelings that were bubbling up to the surface. I feel like a lot of us may have been caught off guard by that. Interesting enough, let's go ahead and get after it. Let's light this beautiful incense and clear the energy. Spirit, thank you so very, very much, Mother Earth, for this beautiful Palo Santo spirit. I light this in honor of you. May it bring in beautiful, beautiful messages, motivating, inspiring, and empowering us. Let it bring in clear inner sight, hearing, knowing, and feeling for me. Let it cleanse and clear my energy and the energy of the collective. I love the smell of that. I wish you guys could hear it. So I am also infusing the reading with the frequencies of crystals, okay? For the deets on how that works and the descriptions of the actual crystals, you can find that over on YouTube in my community post, guys, right? But the crystals that are actually running today, malachite, aquamarine, spectralite, pyrite, and hematite, a lot of crystals that are definitely going to be calming and soothing any kind of anxiety and worries. It's wild because... I was walking at the beach earlier this morning. It's where I go. It's my sacred place to go and really connect to my soul, connect to spirit and team. And the ocean was really, really rough and choppy, a lot rougher than it was even during the full moon, which I found to be very surprising. And then the winds were really picking up. And so it was giving me this energy of like the air, the elements of air and water. And air represents our thought processes, our mental energy, right? Whereas water represents our heart space and our feelings and our emotions. So I feel like there is a lot. I kept hearing stirring up. Things are stirring up. Things are being stirred up. And it's just like, I feel like a lot of you out there may need to hear from spirit that, several days into the weeks after major astrological events such as a full lunar eclipse, right? Things are being shifted both on the external as well as the internal inside of ourselves. And so, again, it's just a call to understand that as these feelings and emotions, these things on the externally and the internal are like shifting, like the divine is helping to shift things in the back end, and it takes time. We have massive auric fields, right? And so our thoughts and feelings contribute to what our auric fields, what is within them, right? And same with other people's energies can enmesh within our auric fields. This can also include like belief structures and patterns and whatnot. So it takes time for certain things to be removed and shifted and transmuted, right? And new things, new energies to come into that field. So somebody out there needed to hear that that's what's going on. That's why you may feel more chaos and frenetic energy, whether that's happening on the external or the internal. It's completely normal. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You are on the right path. It's like it's a time to recalibrate, right? Recalibrate and make sure that you are finding your own center and ask yourself the questions, what activities, what things do I consume, both digitally as well as food and beverage and whatever? What choices do I make that take me out of my center, out of my balance within, and what things help me to get back into it? So with that being said, let's get after it, my loves. Big picture energy, spirit, big picture energy. What is unfolding on the path for this beautiful collective over the next week, my loves? If you're interested in a private reading with me one-to-one, I do energy check-ins as well. Those are pre-recorded readings. But if you want me to tap into your energy and your situation, the booking link for TikTokers is in my link in bio. And for my YouTubers, it is pinned in the comments of the reading. So without further ado, darlings, Spirit, what's coming in for this beautiful collective over the next 4 weeks? Over the next week. Please and thank you. The next week, maybe 4 for some. 3, 2, and 1. Double mission. Ooh. Okay, this is wild. Bottom of the deck, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. It's like, again, we are in control of our thoughts. Wherever our attention goes to, it will grow, it will attract. So again, a really good cause to stay grounded and centered. Take really good care of yourself. Choose your thoughts wisely, my loves, right? Ooh, this is really cool. Double mission, double mission. Look how gorgeous she is, that gold eyeshadow and her beautiful golden lips. Pyrite is actually running right now. Gives me this beautiful golden energy, abundance, attracting abundance. It can also be a very protective energy. Lightworker, starseed, serving the world by being you. It's like, for a lot of you that are going to connect with this reading, I just want to hold this card up because it's absolutely gorgeous. You do have a double mission. Not only are you looking at like what your mission is at a collective level, a collective scale, like what you're doing in terms of being in service for humanity, for Earth and her inhabitants, right? Now that could be through some type of a vocation, that could be through your career, right? Your double mission not only is what's happening in your work life, right? Or your contributions on a volunteering kind of basis, right? It's also you living your life as an example. Like you are a walking example. And I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you identify as an agent of the divine on some level. Maybe you are a shaman or a healer or a reader, or you're an energy worker. Maybe you're working in the professions of medicine, right? Or you're working in the, some of you, behavioral health is even coming through. It doesn't really matter. It's like you, it doesn't matter what you do for a living is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of you out there are meant to really, truly make an impact just by being yourself authentically. And I know in the last several weeks, there's been a lot of really intense shadow work and inner child work with relation to healing our relationship with our money houses, like our career and authority, like in the 10th house and the second house, for some of us, the 7th house, the 8th house, even other people's money, right? And I just feel like now that that work has been done, that is the chaotic, frenetic energy that's being shifted. If those were some of the things that you really released and let go of, if you took advantage of that delicious energy of the eclipse, you were really releasing and let going all of your unhealthy connections with money, your unhealthy relationships with authority and such, right? So I feel like now is really a time for you to be in this rebuilding phase. It's like instead of tearing everything down and tearing everything that need to be taken away and shedded, now it's a time for rebuilding is what's coming through, which is pretty interesting. So actually I feel called to pull another oracle. What does this beautiful collective, what would they want to surrender or surrender to in terms of what will best support them throughout this reading, Spirit, so they can really truly embody both their life's destiny, their work, their vocation, as well as just leading by example. That one just gently slid right out. Okay, so surrender your fear of change. Surrender your fear of change. We've got the horse, this beautiful white horse. She's facing the light. Like, it's okay to be, it's like, don't be afraid of the newness right now. It can feel awkward and uncomfortable, but change is the one constant thing that we can all count on in this life. And so it's giving me the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, right? And it's like when things change, it's about flexing and pivoting. It's about being grounded and centered within yourself so that you're not like stuck dealing with the ups and downs, other people's emotions, other people's reactions. It's like you can control your thoughts. You can control the way that you experience your emotions and feelings, right? It's not about bypassing those things, but it's about just really learning how to shift and transmute and like shift from one energy to another, right? This says the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat this affirmation: I have faith that all is well. I like that actually, like if you are having, undesirable thinking patterns pop up or something's happening that's kind of feeling like it's kind of jolting you, right? I always say to myself, all is well. I'm exactly where I need to be. Everything always ends up working out for my best, most blessed, and highest good. All is well. Everything always ends up working out for my best, most blessed, and highest good. That's like my blanket go-to affirmation when things feel really frenetic on the external, and I'm really trying to keep myself in a place where I'm continually attracting the desirable and not the undesirable. Do you know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's go ahead. Spirit, give me the deets, give me the juice. What is unfolding? We're doing an energy check-in for this beautiful, beautiful collective for the next week with relation to double mission, fear of change. I feel like some of you are looking at a job change. Some of you, I've been seeing a lot of endings and relationships happening with this eclipse. This is a timeless reading, but it is time sensitive in the sense that the energies that I'm working with right now are directly correlated to the eclipse energy, right? And also keep in mind, guys, we're literally heading into Aries season begins on March 21st. And so, Mars came out of retrograde several weeks ago. And I feel like if a lot of you have felt like you've been stuck in something or unable to like really make a move or make a decision on something, I feel like that's going to be opening up wide for you this week. So that's really, really cool. Maybe that's where that fear of change is coming in. Give me the deets, give me the juice, Spirit. What's unfolding for this beautiful collective over the next week? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, Tower, you're showing up as the Tower. No fret, no fear. That's totally about you having a massive expansion. You have recently gone through some type of a Tower experience or Tower moment, and it's really shifted your perception of what's going on around you externally, and that's probably why things feel frenetic at the moment. Okay, very cool energy. All right, yeah, I see that. All right, okay. Okay. Give me a second. I want to sit with this energy for just a minute. These decks have just been charged in that full moon energy as well, so they're like popping. Okay. Hydration is key. Just going to say. Give me a second. Yeah, there's definitely been some type of an ending for you recently, or there's something that's going to come to an end this week. It's interesting. Okay, so what I've got here is overarching energy, 9 of Swords with this Tower. This is what's standing out to me first and foremost. I feel like for a long time you operated out of a place of fear, operated out of a place of like really constantly pushing yourself, like burning the candle at both ends. The Knight of Swords moves really, really fast and frenetic. You know what I mean? It's like a constant burnout, I feel like the Tower moment, some type of a Tower moment has come in recently or is going to come in this week, or you're feeling like it's a Tower moment. Again, chaotic energy. You can see the butterflies on the Tower card too with this squirrel, right? It's like, I feel like you have definitely experienced a massive transformation. There has been some type of an ending. It's like things are being transmuted still. Things are being shifted for you still. It's like what's working for you right now with the 2 of Wands. You've been making better choices. You have been making better choices in terms of career, in terms of relationship. You're doing things differently. You're showing up differently, and that's working out in your favor. So the cards are sticking to me. It's so funny. The opportunity right now is the Page of Swords, and the challenge is the Justice card. So some of you could be dealing with legal situation, right? With relation to an ending in career or some type of a ending with a relationship or a person, right? But I feel like the opportunity with the Page of Swords and the Justice card, I just feel like this is a time for you to really rein in your thoughts. I feel like there is something, for some of you, again, like the Justice card is about making decisions and choices that keep you in balance, that bring you back into equilibrium. Some of you have ideas that have been brewing and marinating in terms of career and work, and this is something that you're going to want to be taking action on, and it's because you have been making better choices with relation to that. Your shift, things have shifted now. So heading into the week, you may feel called to go ahead and intuitively act on something because you're going to have a better semblance of it. I feel like because the Justice card is in the challenge though, and the opportunity is the Page of Swords, this is such an important call for you to, before you make decisions and before you take action, to really truly get grounded and centered. For some of you, that may mean some quiet time, quiet reflective contemplation. For others of you, that could be like physically working out, physically moving into your body. Again, are you consuming too much? Are you watching too much TV? Are you drinking too much? Are you eating too much? Are you shopping? Are you gambling? Are you TikTok scrolling too much? You know what I mean? If you're creating too much, if you're consuming too much, it's a call for you to actually get out of your head and get into your body to create. And Spirit wants you to make movement, what you need more of, the Chariot card. Things are going to pick up this week. It's just going to keep picking up the speed of things. But Spirit wants you to move forward with confidence and ease, because there is going to be victory and success with this move, whatever this move is. The outcome, I really love this. The Strength card, Leo energy. It's like, this is about, you will find your center. You will find your calm. Keep working on breaking the patterns that, the inner saboteur, the shadow type energy. This is the calm and the chaos kind of card. There's a very big healing happening with relation to your belief structures. You could also be dealing with a Libra or a Leo or a Cancer. You could be one of those signs. Are there any other messages for the collective on this before I start clarifying, Spirit? I feel called to ask. Does Spirit have any other messages for them on this? For some of you, I'm hearing there could be like an incoming conversation coming in with this Page of Swords, some type of a communication coming in. For some of you, this is about the challenges with something legal, some type of real estate or property, some type of separating things. For others of you, this is going to be some type of an offer that comes in. It's almost like you're feeling like it's a too good to be true type thing. And that's why the Justice card is in the challenge. It's like, it's an opportunity for you to actually really truly see it and believe it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's scarcity thinking. This is too good to be true. Nothing ever good happens for me. Remember, all is well. Everything always ends up working out for my best, most blessed. Be kind to yourself. There's like a shift going on right now. Any other messages for the collective on this, please and thank you? No. I'm ready to move forward in clarifying. First and foremost, talk to me about this Tower, Spirit, in terms of how the collective is showing up as the Tower. What do you want them to know about that, please? Keep it simple, one card, please. I just heard massive shift of perception. 3, 2, and 1. The Lover's card. Okay, that's interesting. 7 + 6, 13. Yeah, you've gone through like a death and rebirth process. The Tower energy with the Lover's card. I feel like a lot of you have had to make a big decision in the past. Some of you chose to leave a job, or you're in that space of getting ready to leave a job, and it's a really big freaking decision and choice for you. Others of you, this is about exiting the building on a relationship of some type. This could be any kind of a relationship, romantic, family, friend. I just feel like it feels like a Tower moving into this, whether you've already made the decision or not, or you're going to this week. It feels like a Tower moment because it is different. It is going to move things forward. But with the Lover's card coming in, again, that's like Gemini energy. I don't know. I just feel like it's bringing you into harmony. Like it's actually going to be a really good decision for you. It's like you're having this thoughts and feelings of this is too good to be true, but with all due respect, 2 of Wands, it's going to be something different, something new. Maybe some of you were dealing with the Gemini. Are there any other messages about the Lover's card? This is also a call with the Lover's card to take really good care of yourself, to keep yourself in balance and harmony, so that you can make these decisions with confidence and ease. You know what I mean? Because you can't make massive decisions and choices and take moves when you're in a frenetic state in your mind. It's never going to pan out. We need to make choices from within our heart, not from within our mind. Any other messages on that, Spirit? Okay. Show me the Page of Swords, Spirit, and the opportunity. What is it about the Page of Swords that you want this beautiful collective to know, please and thank you? Help me understand, Spirit. I just heard you're going to have a real big light bulb moment. You're going to have a real big light bulb moment, and the challenge is not to, like with the Justice card, it's like, no, this isn't too good to be true. Astrologically, this is going to be a perfect time for you to actually make decisions. With us being in Mercury retrograde, though, I do feel like make sure that you are really reading through, like slow and steady, like reading through contracts and things like that. It's not always the best time to go into new contracts or new dealings, but take it really extra slow and read the fine print. You know what I mean? Somebody needed to hear that. What does Spirit want them to know about the Page of Swords, please? 3 and 1. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Some of you are making a decision about going back to school. Some of you are making a decision on leaving a relationship, a long-term relationship, romantic. Some of you are making a decision on leaving a job that you've been involved with for quite a long time. Again, another reason to really make sure that you are grounded and centered before you make such a decision. I feel like you know innately it's the right thing to do for you. And again, surrender your fear of change. You know, move confidently with this. It's going to be successful. What is it about the Justice card that is the challenge, Spirit? Help me understand. Yeah, that Hierophant and that Justice card, the legal, some of you are definitely heading towards divorce, or you're looking at separating from like a long-term relationship. And for those of you that are involved with like leaving some type of a job, there could be some legalities that you're worried about in terms of things may need to be separated legal-wise on some aspect. But you're going to understand and you're going to be clear on it. 3, 2, and 1. Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like get excited because this movement, this transition, it's like this is like starting on a whole new adventure, a whole new path for you. And some of you actually may be relocating. This could definitely be about moving residences, or for some of you moving buildings, moving your business from one location to another too. That's for some of you. It's coming in very fast. This is giving me the feeling of real estate on some level, whether it's commercial or it's residential. And you're like dealing with the legal aspects of it. Yeah, 4 cups on the bottom of the deck. It's definitely a call to stay very, very grounded and centered. Do you see like he's totally zen, Buddha under the Bodhi tree? Like there may be distractions trying to like, you know what I mean, get in the way. And it's like really recognizing that this is really going to be a good thing. There's an Ace of Cup right there. You know, this is actually going to be a really good move. It definitely feels like a tower movement, but it's really a move in the right direction is what's coming through for me. Are there any other messages for the collective with regards to that, Spirit, please and thank you? I feel like your mind is hijacking what your heart innately knows. And I feel like that's why I noticed the winds being so wild today at the beach and the water being so wild, the waves being so high. And it's like almost like this semblance of when your heart knows what it wants to do, sometimes the mind tries to hijack it. And this is about this week, your mind and your heart coming into coherence with each other, your mind and heart coming into balance with each other, justice, so that you can make decisions confidently, being soul led. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Talk to me about the strength card and the outcome, Spirit. What's coming in with that? Please and thank you. Give us the deets. Give us the juice. Then we're going to go ahead and get final guidance. I'm really digging this for you. I feel like you're worrying over nothing. I mean, I'm not a financial guide. I'm not into real estate or mortgages. I used to be a mortgage broker back in the day, but I'm not giving you that kind of advice. You know what I'm saying? Do your due diligence, obviously, and make sure with us being in Mercury retrograde, you are paying attention to the finer details of anything before you sign and agree to anything, okay? That is what I will say. But Spirit's got your back, okay? You could be dealing with a Taurus. Again, I have Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Libra. Okay, Spirit, what's coming in with this strength card and the possible outcome by the end of the week? 3, 2. 9 of Cups. Oh my God, I love that so much. Wow. 9 of Cups. This is like a wish fulfillment, your wish being granted. Remember when I was talking to you about that 4 of Cups and that little Ace of Cups, that offering coming to you and not letting anything distract you, like stay really grounded and centered? It's like something really amazing is coming in for you with this strength card. And something else I really love about this is 8 plus 9 is 17. It's giving me the star card energy. Another really big nod to something so much better coming your way, or a lot of really good things are opening up for you. Again, remember, things are being shifted. And what I really, really love, I'm getting chills on the tops of my thighs on that. It's like the bottom of the deck was the 10 of Pentacles. So because you've been doing a lot of work, breaking a lot of like generational patterns, like you're a cycle breaker, right? You're a black sheep of the family. Because you've been making really good decisions and choices, better decisions and choices, more aligned for you and your family and your friends, right? It's like you are literally moving towards something that's going to be like long-term sustainable. Way more aligned for you, way more abundance and prosperity, right? Healthier, interdependent type relationships with people that you work with, people that are in your daily life, you know, maybe even new relationships, right? Are there any other messages Spirit has about the 9 of Cups clarifying the strength card? It's really truly about you channeling your mental energy towards what you're building, what you're growing, believing and trusting, unwavering, relentless trust and faith in yourself, your abilities, and the divine having your back. Bam. This is kick-ass. Flow and steady wins the race. Get into flow and move forward steady, slowly, confidently, and get excited. That's what's coming through. All right, what's the final guidance for this beautiful collective, Spirit, for their best, most best? Like for them to achieve the most best, most optimal outcome, please and thank you. Three, 2, and 1. King of Swords, 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. Wow, holy crap. Overarching energy, Knight of Cups. Yep, move forward in a very calm, centered, light, playfully way. Keep things nice and light. Whatever this is, this King of Swords, this is more legal stuff coming through. Again, it could be legal stuff. It could be real estate stuff. It's like, this is all going away. Okay? This is ending, this 10 of Wands. It's like putting the bags down, putting the weight down. You've done a lot of work with this, right? This is also making a conscious choice to put down the stubbornness and like the rigidity, like your mental energy. remember, wherever you're focusing your attention, you're attracting more of that to come at you. So the 3 and the 4 of Wands with that is like, let yourself bathe in the grace of expectancy that everything works out for my best, most blessed. Your prayers have been heard and they're being worked on. And look at that, 4 of Wands, 11:11. This is a major milestone week for you. You're going to be celebrating by the end of the week. Put your plans into action is what's happening, right? I freaking dig that for you. Wow, that's what I've got for you, my beautiful, beautiful people. I hope that this was meaningful for you. Always appreciate a like and a follow and a subscribe, right? And until the next time, my loves, be well, love well, live well. Chef's Kiss vibes. I love you all.